This is Ben Davison. Subscribe to DRUNKARD.
Okay, so Oleksandr Usyk, the unified WBA, WBO, IBF and IBO World Heavyweight Champion, Ring Magazine, of course, as well, has bit back at Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, of course, over the last few months has been calling Usyk a middleweight, accusing him of being on steroids. Yeah, I know, very two-faced. Anyway, Oleksandr Usyk looks like he's bit back, winding up Tyson Fury from his own angle, I suppose. And this is what he had to say to Tyson Fury, where he called him a drunkard, but he called him borracho, which is Spanish for drunk or drunkard. Anyway, this is what he had to say. I'm appealing to Tyson Fury. Hey, Tyson, you drunk? Let's make it happen. Hey, you drunk? Let's fight. Let's determine who is the best in the division. Who is the best in the world, you drunk? Tyson Fury, you drunk. Oleksandr Usyk's statement. Kept calling him a drunk. Now, firstly, I don't think Tyson Fury will particularly care. He'll probably go, yep. And knowing Tyson, he'd probably just respond on his Instagram with a beer in his hand or something. You know, I don't think Tyson Fury really cares. I don't think that he will care about this whatsoever. But, of course, both of them are characters. We know Oleksandr Usyk is a larger-than-life character. He's very, very funny with what he says and does at the press conferences and what have you. So is Tyson Fury. So I imagine the press conference is going to be quite interesting. Fury is not going to be able to get under the skin of Usyk, and Usyk won't be able to get under the skin of Fury. But I don't think it'll stop him trying and having a bit of fun with it. But first things first, Fury, he's got to get past Derek Chisora on December the 3rd at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which as of right now is still not sold out. What's going on there? Anyway, I can't foresee any circumstance where Fury's going to lose that belt. I mean, you never know. I mean, it is heavyweight boxing, of course. And Derek Chisora, you know, he can bang. He is quite durable in that time. So I want to put it past Chisora to get the win, but you certainly wouldn't put money on it that he couldn't afford to lose now, would you? As great as what it would be, and I'm not saying this because I dislike Fury or anything like that, far from it, but it would be nice that sometimes a cherry pick goes wrong. I like to see cherry picks go wrong. Once in a while I do. And who would have thought it? Derek Chisora, WBC World Heavyweight Champion. Can you imagine that? Then, of course, it will just set up a fight between them two anyway. Now, we know Fury is taking on Chisora because, as he's been saying, he'll be the first heavyweight champion in history to have fought two trilogies. As we know, that's not true. Muhammad Ali also did that as well. But Tyson Fury, by beating Derek Chisora, that would be two trilogies, but he'll be the first, as far as I'm aware, to not lose any of those fights. So maybe that's something that Fury's going for. We know that he relinquished the Ring Magazine because he wanted to fight Joshua Usyk to try and reclaim that belt, to say, hey, I've won the Ring Magazine 3 times. We know what he is. He just uses boxing to his own ends. Okay, it's not really about legacy or whatever. It's kind of fake legacy from that kind of angle. But people who don't look at it would go, oh, well, look, he's won the belt 3 times, and look, he's had 2 trilogies and whatever else, and that's fine. Anyway, going forward, Usyk and Fury, very, very interesting fight. Of course, we'll talk about that once the fight's made. If the fight gets made, of course. Bob Arum says talks have been positive about a fight in February. And as I said, and many of you have said as well, what's the point in Tyson Fury fighting Derek Chisora or anybody next? Why not just wait until February? It's not that long away. To go straight into the Usyk fight. What's the point? But what can you do? Fury, who retired immediately after the Dillian Whyte fight, but never once vacated the WBC belt, but claimed he was retired, suddenly seemed to be in a bit of a rush, didn't he, to get Joshua in the ring or Usyk in the ring. And Usyk said he's not going to be ready in December. He wants time off and whatever else, and he'll fight him in February. Fury seemed to be in a bit of a rush for some reason, but hey, what can you do? I'm sure this fight will happen. Hopefully the fight happens. It'll be a very interesting fight, and I'll break that down as and when the fight gets made. Drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.